Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Maurice Brown Show. This is the NFL edition with the homies, and we've got Milton Bynum and Bill Pender all the way live from Wilson, North Carolina. Now, Bill Pender is not with us quite yet, but he's gonna come out very soon. Right now, we're gonna bring out Milton Bynum from Wilson. What's up, Milt?
Hey, how you doing?
Man, I am doing great. Trying to deal with what happened with the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears last week. It was just one of those things where you just kind of go, you're up 21-3. You go out shopping, you take the wife out and go get some ice cream at the Walmart. You know what I mean? Buy a couple of things here. Oh yeah, we got this, babe. Yeah, grab some sugar.
Mhm.
And then get back, and I'm like, what happened?
Well, like I said, man, it's just the fact is when they play each other twice a year, man, it just the comfort zone of playing each other. It's just like no urgency and less urgency to get a chance to take place. So that's why they were comfortable with. They figure like they up 21-3, and hey, we know what we need to do. We stay with the system, and we ain't trying to extra do nothing, this and that. And they slowly walk their way back into it, but like I said, as y'all being a playoff team, when they start getting serious, y'all stepped up too. So y'all know what to do. It's just the fact, like I said, man. I know people be upset about stuff, but the kid got one job to do, just to kick the ball. They
Yeah.
not perfect, but the time they go out there, the time they go out there to do what they need to do, they need to make the play. That's simple as that.
I mean, it's as simple as that. I mean, McManus is a very good kicker,
Mhm.
and it's really hard to go too quote unquote hard on him. But I
Right,
mean, it costs us the game,
right.
and and so it's hard to look at it from that standpoint. And then you look at defensive coordinator Jeff Halfley, and I'm like,
Mhm.
why are you allowing Caleb Williams to make these throws? I don't want to belittle Caleb Williams. I don't want to say these are lucky throws and all this, that, and the other.
Mhm.
But I'm like, come on, man.
It comes a time when you've been there already and they haven't been there yet, and plus
Yeah.
he's young, he's still young under the gun. I'm gonna make you beat me, and that's what happened. He proved that he can. He proved that he can make them throws, and he did that. And that's what it really boiled down to. Show me you can make these throws. They relaxed. Show me this. Show me that. And Caleb came through and showed them to a
He
point.
did.
So that's what it boiled down to me. I mean, overall, like I said, man, I know you're a little disappointed, but you gotta look at it this way: like y'all play like y'all always play. You just didn't make the kick.
Yeah, we just didn't make the kick, and it's a shame that it came down to that. But that being said, the Packers gave that one up, and there was some news in the NFL today that
Mhm.
was kind of shocking. Well, it was shocking, and then maybe not so shocking. One of which was Mike Tomlin stepping down as the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Milt, what's your reaction to Mike Tomlin stepping down?
I think they had a talk. They gave him an option. Either he stepped down or they're firing. I believe they gave him an option because of the fact that the respect that they had for him, he'd been there so long.
Yeah.
And I think they gave him the option. So he figured like I bow gracefully, I step down.
Yeah.
We knew that was gonna happen anyway, to a point, because when they did the Harbaugh, he was no different. And I
Yeah,
hate to say it, if Harbaugh would have beat him that game they played, they would have fired him.
they would have, and I think it was a case of, was Mike Tomlin did Mike Tomlin jump, or was he pushed off? You know what I'm saying?
He,
So
he, he was pushed off.
yeah,
He was pushed off. He was pushed off.
yeah. Well, and I think so. I would agree with that. I think we all understand that he did not. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers organization understood that he deserved better than that, and they gave him the opportunity to just step down. You know
There
what I
you
mean?
go. That's what they did.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
But and in all fairness to the Steeler front office,
Mhm.
look, Mike Tomlin has never been had a losing season in 19 years. No coach has ever done anything like that. You've got a great record. But the last 6 years in the postseason, they've been one and done. They haven't really had, you know what I'm saying?
They've been one and done since he's been a coach there on his tenure. They've been one and done every time they made the playoffs. They've been one and done. They don't go no past that.
Oh no, they've been to 2 Super Bowls and they won one of them.
Yeah, they won 2. You're right. They won 1 Super Bowl. They've been to 2 of them. They won 1. But ever since that, making the playoff for the last 9 years, 9 or 10 years.
It's been in the last 6. They've been one and done.
He been one and done. That's it.
Yes. And you look at that part of it, it's like there's something wrong with that team and the way Coach Tomlin is managing that team. There's a disconnect. They can't find a quarterback. Aaron Rodgers was not the answer, but he was the best answer they could come up with. You don't want Mason Rudolph in there. They had Kenny Pickett. They had Russell Wilson. They had Justin. Oh my gosh, what's Justin's last? Justin Fields.
Mm-hmm.
And it just goes on and on. It's like nothing's working. Why can't they get a QB back there? So there were some huge question marks with, okay, where are we going with Mike Tomlin?
His options are open. I know one thing. I know who won't be out of job long. He gonna land somewhere because he's his name within itself gonna.
Well, he's a hot commodity. I mean, I think if he wanted to keep coaching, that's the question. Does Mike Tomlin want to keep going after 19 years?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got John Harbaugh, who's out there, I think he put in about 19 himself over in Baltimore.
He did.
And everybody wants John Harbaugh. That's the name on the street right now. That's the hot name on the street. Mm-hmm. As I say that, Green Bay has been somebody that's been talking about John Harbaugh, or at least it's been on these talk shows. Should the Packers move on, Milt, from Matt Lafleur?
I don't think so. Not yet. I don't.
Okay.
I don't. If you're gonna make any changes, considering your team, you're gonna make any changes there, I feel like you maybe can talk about the defense coordinator maybe a little bit if it comes down to that. But other than that, he does what he does every year, man. He gets you there. I mean, he gets you there. It ain't like y'all been going there how many years? Every year, have you? And y'all been going to playoffs every year?
Going to playoffs every year, yeah.
So my point is he's getting the job done. You want him to go further. That's which everybody probably does, but he getting the job done. So
yeah,
I wouldn't get rid of him. Now, if you're gonna make any changes anywhere, you might make a little change maybe on the defense coordinator or talk to him about brushing that up a little bit. But other than that, you where you need to be at every year.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, his record, I think he's like 76, 23-1, something crazy like that, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I just looked at Ben Johnson's demeanor on the sideline. His demeanor never changes. He keeps the same face. He doesn't get high. He doesn't get low. He's got the same look. And I look over at Matt Lafleur, and he's doing all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the team plays the way the personality of the coach exudes itself.
Mm-hmm.
And so anyway, that being said, I guess I just gotta I guess all let me put this to you this way. Packer Nation needs to chill out for a minute and breathe. Because
I believe what's getting you the fact is 21-3.
21-3, Milt. 21-3.
And a second year quarterback. Yeah. And a
so embarrassing.
And first year coach. That was getting you right there.
That's what's getting me. It's so humiliating to be up 21-3. Like I said, me and my wife, we went to Walmart to get some ice cream. At halftime. They say, yeah, babe, we got this one. So yes, that's what's getting me. Yes, that's what's getting me. And I think Packer Nation feels the same way. It's like we all right now, knee-jerk reaction is get LaFleur out of here. But I think we all need to take a moment. Okay. And, just get past this for a minute and then come back at the situation. Because right now it's just emotional.
Yeah, that's what it is. And like I said, as long as, put it this way, the way y'all lost this game, I won't put on the floor.
Yeah.
I put on the kicker. But like I said, in your mindset, I know what you're thinking about. Like you said, as far as like being an experienced coach like he is, and you're up 21-3, and you got a new coach coming in you got a new coach coming in, and you got a second quarterback, all that coming to play, you figure like he out coached you. you kind of look like he out coached him. He did the things that he needed to do to win the game, and further, like you had the experience that you had being with the Packers. It's like you let him out coach you, man. You should have took this game because you were up 21-3. That's how you look at. That's how you seeing it.
Yeah. So, that being said, and I think right now they're in talks with Lafleur as far as maybe extending his contract because they don't want to wait till the last year. He's got 2 years left that they want to extend it. But then there's all this talk about John Harbaugh, yada, 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 and all that stuff. So we'll see what happens over the next couple of days. The Chicago Bears win at 31-27. They move on. Now, as I mentioned the Bears, I have to ask you, can the Bears keep winning the way they've been winning?
No, like I said, they should have won that one. They almost there, but they ain't there yet. Everybody thinks they there. They're not there yet. They looking good. Don't get me wrong. They looking good. They're on the right track, but they're not there yet. And you're gonna see that the next game they play, they're gonna take a L.
Well, I will, and we're going to talk about that matchup as we look at the bracket here in a moment. But I look at the way the Bears have been playing all year, and it doesn't make sense to get to the fourth period after playing like garbage for the first three and win these games. I mean, they did it to us twice. They almost did it to San Francisco. And then there are other games, like if they play teams that are average, they'll whip them. It's the good teams that they don't play well against, and they've been able to come back at the end.
Where it's a start. That's what it's about the starting point.
Yeah.
If you jump on them early and consistently do a little something here and there, ain't no way they'll win a game. But you can't jump on them and be comfortable and be settled, because they keep on, they'll find a rhythm. And once they find a rhythm, then they get on track. And then when they get on track, that's when the comeback stuff starts. So that's what it boils down to me.
Well, I agree with you. That is what it boils down to. I just don't think this is a good formula. But we're gonna look at the bracket in a little bit. We're gonna break all this stuff down.
Okay.
I was talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers losing Mike Tomlin, who voluntarily, quote unquote, stepped down today. Aaron Rodgers, 42 years old, did not look good in that game. They really, for all intents and purposes, should not have been in that game. Is it time for Aaron Rodgers to move on?
He didn't look that bad though, considering though, to me.
Okay.
Now, to me, he was the heart of the game to a point, because he kept him afloat. Now, you got to look at it this way too. Now, what I seen by me looking at the game, the first quarter of the game, Pittsburgh were running on them. They were running on the first quarter game. They did 3 turnovers. Houston did 3 turnovers. 2 turnovers they did on their side of the field.
Okay.
Which put Pittsburgh in a situation to score a touchdown. Now, to me, Pittsburgh, they should have did the same kind of formula they did with Baltimore. They should have did a little short string plays, because first off, they ran the ball on them early. Those string play would have got them touchdowns, because see, they were moving the ball. I would have did that. I would have did that on them earlier. It would have been me. I would have did that on them early, because we got 2 turnovers. That's one thing. And then the last turnover they got, they were in scoring range. Houston was in scoring range, and they marched the ball down the field. Pittsburgh kind of beat themselves a little bit, because he missed 2 passes, man. I mean, Metcalf, he hit Metcalf. Roger hit Metcalf on stride.
Yeah, he did. If he absolutely did.
If he'd have caught that ball, that process of time, they probably could have went up 14 to 6? I mean, because they were losing, right? They
were down 7-6.
They were down 7-6, right? They could have went up 13-7.
Yeah.
You don't be surprised how that you think about that was a turning point. He missed 2 passes. Roger hit him right there. I mean, to me, Roger was a heart and soul of that coming back. Plus, the running game did pretty decent early part of the game. So the defense held up what they need to do, but you can't get 2 turnovers, and man don't get no points off of it. 3. You get 3 turnovers, get 3 points off 3 turnovers in a playoff game.
You can't win like that.
You can't win, and it's ridiculous because you're playing at home. It shouldn't be any better.
Yeah. It shouldn't be. And then if you look at it, DK Metcalf really cost the Steelers 2 games.
He did.
One by being suspended, and they lost it to who was it? Cleveland. They lost to the Cleveland Browns.
Mm-hmm.
The Cleveland Browns. That would have sealed. They wouldn't even needed to beat Baltimore.
Thank you. They probably wouldn't even been in that bracket to play what's called probably.
No, they wouldn't have needed all of that. So, and then last night, you get 2 drops in a critical game. I mean, the game was like a nip and tuck for 3 quarters. It was 7-6. So the Steelers, it wasn't like the Steelers did not have an opportunity. Right. They blew it. They just blew it. And so that begs the question, okay, Aaron Rodgers, 42 years old. Can he come back and do it again at 43? I mean, that's a dicey question. So it's something to think about.
I think Aaron done, though. I think he's done. I think the only way Aaron to come out play one more year, he got to go to a team that got a serious line, offensive line, and somebody to throw it to. Other than that, I think he done.
What and that's another thing too. The line's terrible.
Yeah,
and you Pittsburgh was not given. You cannot let an old man run for his life, Milt.
And you think about it though, it's a couple of times Aaron Rodgers could have ran the ball, but he didn't do it.
That's because it's sore.
He did not do it. He had
hey Milt. That's because his bones creaking.
he had 10 or 15 yards of real estate. He didn't even do it. He tried to throw it.
And can you blame him? I mean, he wouldn't let one of them young boys get them paws on him.
Yeah, they were thumping a little bit. They were thumping him now.
And Aaron's my guy. I mean, he quarterbacked for my team for like daggone 18, 19 seasons. So I love Aaron, and that's my guy. I was actually kind of rooting for him since Green Bay got knocked out. But he's too old, man, and he needs to go ahead and step on out of the game, and leave with some dignity. He's going to the Hall of Fame, first ballot in 5 years. Get that gold jacket, retire in Green Bay, and keep it moving because they are not protecting him. Like you said, Milt, if he was on a team where he had decent protection, maybe.
Yeah.
But not in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I want to switch to another game on Sunday, it started out boring and then it became very interesting, and that was Buffalo. Buffalo beating Jacksonville 27-24. Josh Allen does a what do you call that? A quarterback sneak for 10 yards. Who does that?
Yeah.
But my question to you about Josh Allen specifically, can Josh Allen's career last much longer playing the way he does?
It's kind of touch and go, man. It can to a point because the way he getting hit, it's like he getting hit a little here and there, but it can sustain. It can sustain, but I wouldn't chance it if I'm expecting him to do everything at the end, toward the end now. So, because they need him down the stretch. But it can to a certain point.
I think that if you compared his career, for example, with a guy like Cam Newton, who about the same size, both of them are about 6'5", 6'6", 250, two big strong guys. Now Cam Newton played like that up until his injuries prevented him from continuing to play the way he does. Because Cam Newton, you see what I'm saying?
You know what changed Cam Newton's attitude? The way he played.
That?
Back then, you remember Cam Newton, like you said, he was doing what Josh doing, running, jumping up, doing the Superman, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So the guys were like, why he doing that? What he doing? Cam said, if you want me to stop doing that, then stop me.
Yeah.
Okay. So that happened for a while. Everything changed when they played against Denver. Von Miller shut him down. From that point on, he started sliding. He didn't do
Yeah.
Superman no more. He got thumped.
Yeah. Yeah, he got thumped.
He got thumped. So, like I said, to me, I have no problem. I have no problem with he was doing what he was doing. But the point is, don't complain when they stop you and then start complaining to the refs about stuff when they stop you from doing the stuff you were doing. It was fine when it was working in your favor. But when they work in your favor, when you complain about the refs, he hit me, all this kind of stuff. That changed his whole outlook. He started sliding, man.
Well, he did. I mean, unfortunately for Cam Newton, his sliding came a little bit too late in his career.
yeah.
You should have said it because he was already, banged up. But
Right.
you look, because I think in a playoff game over the weekend, Josh Allen went to the tent twice.
Right.
And I think, and you may have mentioned this on a previous show, he's I don't know if you said this or Bill or if I heard it on a telecast, but he's been banged up for the last 6-7 games. He's been playing with some type of injury. You can tell that Josh is not 100%.
Right.
And, again, he goes out there, he gets physical. He's looking for linebackers to truck. He's going to do whatever he's got to do to win the game. And they did.
Right.
But you just wonder about his health, if he can continue to play because he reminds me a lot of Cam Newton. And I'll say this, the reason specifically that he reminds me of Cam is that he's not, to me, a great pocket passer. You know what I'm saying? Like Josh has got a gun, but he's not the kind of quarterback that reads defense as well to me. I don't think he's learned how to do that very, very well. Now, when you get late in your career, like a Matt Stafford or Aaron Rodgers, even Phillip Rivers, some of these older cats can play because they got this part of the game down. Brady was a classic example. And I don't think that Josh understands what he's looking at, much like Cam Newton. I mean, Matt Jones beat him out in New England.
Well, I feel like Josh, he understand that, but the way the motion of playing allows him not to settle the focus on that because his main attraction is I'm trying to win the game. I'm trying to do this and that. His coach get him get him the authorization to do what he want to do. So that's the whole point. That's why he back there run things and he do this and that. His coach get an authorization to do that. You don't have to stand back there and look for this and look for that. He make things move, make things happen because the fact is he's the man. If you don't do it, then
and you know what? And if they don't go to the Super Bowl, at least get there, Sean McDermott's gone.
I believe he might be on his way out too. I believe you're right on that one.
Yeah, because it's on the coach. Why does Josh have to do everything? Hey man, can't you think, coach? Don't you have a play?
Yep.
Can't you give me some protection out here? So I think McDermott is on a clock if they get knocked out, much like Tomlin, much like Harbaugh. That song is getting kind of old out there. So we'll see. Let's look at some of the playoff matchups that we've got coming up now after this weekend, and we've got some decent ones. Let's see. I got Bill. Bill said he got caught up in a conversation with his daughter, so hopefully he's coming in.
Okay.
But so that being said, we got these playoff games here on the bracket, and to start out with, let's look at the Broncos and the Bills. That's going to be on Saturday at 4:30 p.m. Buffalo and Denver. Who you got in this one?
I'm going with the Bills, man.
Okay.
I'm going with the Bills because, like I said, man, Buffalo they know what it takes to get there. They know what it takes to how to win it. The point is, only thing what gets me with Buffalo is, that might be a problem is it can't come down real close. Because if it do, it favors the Broncos. So Buffalo got to jump on them.
I think Denver's going to have to jump on them because I can see Buffalo winning this game.
Yeah, Buffalo gonna have to jump on Denver because Denver get to that little close game thing like 3 or 4 points. maybe 7. But put it this way, Buffalo can't play like they played against Jacksonville. Not Denver, they can't. They really got to take to the lead. They got to take the lead to me.
Well, Denver's the type of team. They have the type of defense that'll knock him out.
Mm-hmm.
If he thought Jacksonville hurt, wait till he get a load of Denver.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like Josh is going to go up there. He's going to play like he's been playing. He's going to play Superman football like he's been playing. And I think they can. I think that he can do it. It's something about Denver, Milt. I know they're what 13-4, whatever the record is.
It was Denver was 14-3 or 13-3, something like that. They lose 3 games.
So they were 14-3.
Yeah.
So, but there's something about Denver I still don't trust. There's something about them. Like, they're really good. Bo Nix doesn't show up every game. And they're not world beaters to me. Like, you can pin them down. They may win by 1 point, but they're not world beaters to me. And you get Josh Allen, who's got nothing to lose at this point. He's on the road. He's never been to the Super Bowl. There's no Patrick Mahomes. And he's like, I'm going to do whatever I got to do to win this game. If I have to play hero ball today, that's what I'm going to do. And I just think that they can get Denver. I think we got Bill here about to come into the show. Bill, what's going on, Dollar Bill?
Well, fellas, I apologize, man.
Don't worry about the firehouse.
No, man, I got a talkative daughter.
Okay.
I get it. I totally understand.
All 3 of us got one.
Yeah.
All 3 of us. All 3 of us. That's right. That's exactly right. Hey, Bill. So we're talking about the Buffalo-Denver matchup on Saturday at 4:30. How you call this one?
Buffalo, Denver, man. My heart says Buffalo, man, but for some reason, Denver's been off. Denver's been sharp. I don't think you're going to see the same thing from Denver that you saw from the other teams that had a little bit of time off. I think Denver can take them, honestly.
I mean, I look at Denver, and I was telling Milt, Bill, there's something about, even though they're 14-3, they got a gaudy record. The games that they win, they don't look pretty when they win. And sometimes like they have to come back. I think one point this year they came from 33 points down in the fourth quarter. I don't know who it was they came back and beat, but they just don't strike me as a world-beating team. And against a guy like Josh Allen, you got to be on point.
You better bring your A game with you, man. I'm telling you, because he can put on that cape anytime.
Yeah, he put on cape. And he's definitely going to play hero ball against Denver. He doesn't have any choice. Bill, they ain't got nobody. Hey, Bill, they ain't got nobody, dude. He got to do everything.
Yeah. I mean, Brandon Cooks, he played pretty good this weekend, man. He stepped up. I was, really surprised about how well he played.
Yeah.
This weekend, man. And
you think about it, he just doesn't show up every week. There are a lot of Sundays where Josh is just left out there holding the bag.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with the upset. I think Denver can go up there and get this win. And we'll matter of fact, I got them going to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I got Buffalo going all the way with Mahomes out. I'm looking at Josh Allen, and he's like, you know what? This is my time right now. I may not get this opportunity again, and there's no Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to get it, you better get it now.
Yeah. And I think he's got his mind made up. But we'll see what happens. It's going to be fun. That's going to be Saturday at 4:30 on CBS. Now, also on Saturday that night, we got Seattle and San Francisco at 8 o'clock on Fox. What do you think about this matchup, Bill?
They're home. The procrastinators, or what is it? Procrastinators, not procrastinators. I don't even know the word. But My heart again says pick Seattle because they're home.
Yeah.
But the way San Francisco's playing right now, I wouldn't be surprised if they go out there and they beat them.
Well,
I really would.
Milt, yeah, I listen, look, I wouldn't be surprised at all. I couldn't believe they got, knocked around the way they did the last time they played.
Right. Yeah.
Milt,
I think it's going to be I think it's going to be a game. I think it's going to be a game.
I think so.
I think Seattle gonna get them because that Philadelphia game took a lot out of them, man.
Yeah.
I think
that's a good point, Milt.
And they've been sitting home resting. I know they play each other twice a year, but they've been sitting home resting, man. I think Seattle gonna breathe right past them.
Well, one thing I can tell you, they lost George Kittle for the year with the ACL tear.
See, yeah,
That's gonna hurt them.
Yeah,
that's gonna hurt them. Mm-hmm. And if you think about the Philly game, really, and the Eagles really should have won that game. And you look at AJ Brown, he got commercials playing in between the drops he's making on the field. Talking about give me the ball.
He's always open.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said. Soon as he dropped the ball, they went to commercial, and he said, "I'm always open." Hey, but man, for real, I'm looking at what I think the 49ers caught a break by beating Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think they caught a break.
Yeah,
but I still, and then there's Sam Darnold on Seattle's side of the ball,
mm-hmm.
and I don't know if I trust Sam Darnold, which leads me to believe that the 49ers can go up there and win this game.
Yeah.
Sam's questionable to a point, but Sam to Sam's credit, I believe Sam got an edge because for one, he get a chance to play at home.
Yeah.
And they rest too. He been resting, and he get a chance to play at home. And I believe he'll be a little more comfortable if he was on the road. It'll be a little bit different story. But since he playing at home, man, I believe he'll be more comfortable. So I believe he'll be ready. And I hate to say it, if they win this game, which I think they might win this game, Sam having a situation that he ain't never been before. That'd be the first time he went to another level, another step. So he might really be dangerous then.
Well, not only that, these two teams know each other very well.
Exactly.
Both of them in the NFC West. So it's not going to be anything new for Sam as far as looks, but it's just the pressure of postseason that I don't know that I've seen him. We're going to find out if he's ready for this stage, because if I looked at the NFC, I think Seattle's the best team.
Mm-hmm.
If Sam is playing like he's supposed to play, I think they're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they got the right fit to do it. They got the right tools to do it. They do.
Yeah, they've got the right fit. Now, the other matchup that we've got on Sunday, this is going to be at 3:00. We've got the Texans and the Patriots. And I tell you right now, the Patriots played a real ugly game against the Chargers, dude. I was not impressed by that at all. But that being said, Houston, New England, ESPN, ABC, Sunday afternoon at 3. Bill, who you got?
Boy, I like Houston. I really like Houston's defense, man. They're playing with their ears pinned back right now.
Okay.
It's true that you said about New England not playing well. Sometimes you got to win. You got to win ugly games like that, man. They ain't all of them gonna be pretty.
True.
So,
very true.
Which don't really lessens any confidence that I have in them. But I'm impressed with Houston.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really impressed with Houston. I'm not so much impressed with their offense.
Yeah.
Because CJ Stroud, if he comes in there and plays anything remotely like he did this past weekend, New England can beat him. So I'm gonna go on a limb and play and say I'm picking New England, man. I'm picking New England.
Okay. So I got Warnell Gregory. That's my hey, what's up, Preston? Preston, what's up, buddy?
I ain't seen Preston since high school.
hey, do you remember Preston?
Yes, Preston Warnell Gregory.
Yeah. From Coon and Woodard.
Yeah.
I think Preston ended up going to Hunt, but so he's got Seattle beating San Francisco and going on to win it all, which I think they're good enough to do that. But Milt, let's go back to the Houston Texans and the New England Patriots. Who you got in this one on Sunday?
I'm going with Houston because, for one, New England been doing good on the run. Houston gonna shut that down. Houston gonna make what's called beat him. He gonna make their quarterback beat him, and that's when you're gonna see the semi-rookie come out of them then. So you're gonna see a lot of, interceptions. You're gonna see a lot of stuff, and Houston gonna beat them. They're gonna slow beat them slow. The defense gonna shut them down, and like I said, that I see what direction New England going. It's a good direction, and consider 1 year deal with what's called coming in deal what he did. It's good, but Houston too much for him, man.
Houston is going to be too much for
too
Drake
much
May.
for him. Only way Houston lose that game unless they turn the ball, he turn the ball over crazy like he did before, and so a lot of interceptions, crazy stuff. But other than that,
that's what scares me.
Houston.
He's uneasy with the ball. You saw it the other night in the pocket, man. He was you get a little bit of stuff around his feet and that pocket kind of collapsing on him. He gets a little happy feet, man. So
it goes saying what you're saying too. Add on what you're saying. He had to do nothing. You winning. Take the sack.
Yeah.
But you do stuff what he would do. You do stuff what he did if you losing. If you're losing, time about to run out, you trying to make something happen. I can respect what you're doing. But the stuff he did, take the sack, just take it. Eat it. Eat it.
The game should have been worse than what it was, because he turned the ball over in the red zone a time or two, didn't he?
He did it one time.
He threw that pick, right?
He did. He threw that pick one time in the red zone, and the other two turnovers was on their own side, on Houston's side. About 25, 35 yard line. So Pittsburgh had a good position to score twice.
Yeah. I think the most physical defense in the playoffs are the Houston Texans.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys, they put a hat on you, dude. They bring the wood.
They will. You're right.
The reason why I'm saying I'm picking New England, slightly, because their Houston's offense don't scare me at all. It don't scare me. Now the running backs, they were doing a little something the other night, but not enough to concern me to where I would
get over 100 yards now, Bill.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
But I like New England's defense too. I really do.
Well, and another thing, Bill, I don't know you noticed or not about Gonzalez now. He might not play because he had a concussion last night.
Yeah.
That's their best corner. So.
Yeah, true.
So the reality is Drake May is getting ready to find out what pressure really is on Sunday.
Exactly.
Hey, Milt. You got to match one too. You talking about their cornerback? Gonzalez went out with a concussion. Mm-hmm. Collins went out with a concussion too.
Yeah, but that's on offense, and they got a lot of guys to throw to.
But Nico Collins, man, is a beast.
Yeah, he is. Yes, no doubt.
Nico Collins can play, man.
Yeah. You're right.
He can play now.
They both losing somebody, but I believe it hurt hurt New England more than it hurt Houston.
Well, I'm gonna go with Houston in this one. I don't think Drake May is ready for the smoke he's going to get from this defense. Like you said, Bill, you alluded to this. He got happy feet against the Chargers, who have a decent. Their defense is not bad, but Houston's got the best defense in the NFL, the number one.
Mm-hmm.
And all you got to do, Aaron Rodgers got a good dose of it the other night. Last night, he got a good dose of it. Not that he's a spring chicken or nothing like that, but they was all on it, Bill. Huh?
Yeah. If you look at some of the plays where they were hitting Aaron, man, in slow motion,
it was bad.
Yeah, I was saying to myself, yeah, man, go ahead and retire, man, after this year, man.
Well, see, Bill, we were talking about that earlier, that maybe it's time for Aaron Rodgers to move on. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
He's been a thorn in my side for years, so yeah. Bye.
Yeah. You talking about a 42-year-old quarterback that's going to come back to a team without Mike Tomlin and a terrible offensive line. It's time to go to the beach, man. Get on that yacht, Aaron. Enjoy your life, man.
Yeah.
So then the other matchup on Sunday that evening at 6:30 on NBC Peacock, we got the Chicago Bears at Soldier Field hosting the LA Rams. Green Bay, my team, had them down 21-3 and lost to joint 31-27, and the Bears move on. They've been playing like this all year. What do you think about this matchup on Sunday, Chicago and the Rams, Bill?
Even though Chicago's playing home, man, I'm gonna have to pick the Rams over this one.
Yeah. Okay.
I've been riding Chicago for a little while, but I think Fat Lady will probably sing this weekend with that because I like those wide receivers from the Rams.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you're gonna be able to contain them both.
Yeah.
And I just think they got enough to beat them this weekend. So I'm picking the Rams in this one.
You're taking the Rams in this one. Milt, who you got in this one?
I'm taking the Rams too.
Yeah.
Experience-wise.
Yeah.
Experience-wise and everything like that. That's what I'm taking the Rams. Experience.
Yeah. Now, I'm gonna, as much as I hate to say this, I'm gonna have to go with Chicago. And I hate saying that, but I here's why.
Mm-hmm.
Green Bay and Chicago both play in brutally cold environments.
Mm-hmm.
The Rams don't know anything about cold weather.
Mm-hmm.
You're playing out there in that beautiful sunshine of Los Angeles, and when they do play on the road, usually it's indoors.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they don't. I think that cold is going to get them.
Mm-hmm.
That cold will make a little girl out of you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you right now, it's going to be. What's up, Bill?
Tell me they're playing. It's a night game.
That's a night game, dude.
Yeah, but think about it. Matthew Stafford know how it feels because he used to play with Detroit.
No, Bill. They played indoors.
But he
played in a dome.
But he still had to play against y'all.
He still had to. He
plays Chicago, so he know how it feels.
Well, you're right, Milt. He still had to go to Green Bay. He still had to go to Detroit.
Yeah, he did have to step out of that house for a time or two.
So he got an idea how it is.
He had to go to Green Bay and had to go to
right.
Chicago.
He got an idea how it is.
I'll give you. I didn't think about that. You're right. He has an idea.
With experience as well.
But I don't think the Rams team as a collective unit are going to be. It's going to be shocking, man. When that wind comes in off the lake in Chicago at night, and it's 8 degrees out there, you're not going to want to play football, man.
Oh man, you ain't Poochie.
You know, and so that's the only reason I give Chicago the favorite in this matchup because of the weather. It's going to be brutal.
Okay.
And I tell you something else too. The Rams better not go out there and play them like they did Carolina.
No, they better not. They're gonna get feelings hurt.
I mean, the one thing about the Rams is they give up a lot of points.
Yeah,
you do.
They got a great offense. Matt Stafford, arguably the MVP. You got Puka Nacua, the kid from the Lion King. I mean, they got everything.
Right.
You know, they got a nice squad, but they give up too many points.
Yeah.
And you don't want to play if Caleb Williams gets hot and their running game gets going, and it's 3 degrees outside. There's gonna be a lot of trouble, man. There's gonna be a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
But if we were at a neutral site or we were out in LA, the Rams would destroy them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, but that's my prediction. It's going to be fun to see what happens this week. So you had Denver and the Patriots winning. So if those two met in the AFC Championship, who would you have going to the bowl?
Everything goes through Denver, right?
Yes.
I have to take Denver on this.
So you would have Denver in the Super Bowl, and Milt, I believe you picked Denver and Houston, correct?
Yeah.
And
I pick Buffalo and Buffalo to beat Broncos.
Okay.
And I beat Houston to beat New England.
Gotcha. And so who would you have in the Super Bowl in this matchup?
That mean Buffalo had to go play. That mean if Houston play against Buffalo, Buffalo had to go to Houston.
Yes.
Houston will beat them, man. Buffalo ain't never beat Houston before.
That right there. And you know what? Now, if that happened, Milt, I was just thinking about this. I might have to go with Houston too.
Yeah, because they know.
I have to go with that.
Yeah. Yeah, because I can tell you one thing right now. Josh Allen will not leave that game healthy.
Yeah, they ain't never beaten before because they played them. They played them 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks, 5-6 weeks ago, and Houston won that game. And they said Buffalo had never beat Houston in Houston before. Period.
Yeah. So I agree with that one. If that ended up happening, I would definitely go with Houston.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, at this point, I completely forgot about Houston. I think I might go with Houston against anybody, but yeah. But okay, anyway, let's go to the NFC. So, Bill, you had the 49ers and the Rams winning their playoff games, so they would be in the NFC Championship. Who would you have going to the Super Bowl?
The Rams beating the 49ers based on the number of injuries. That 49, I think that they just have too many to overcome, man.
Yeah,
you know that injury to Kittles, that's big. Even
it
though
is
they
big.
have a competent tight end behind him, but Kittles is just different, man. He's just different.
Kittles is just different. It's the bottom line, dude. He makes
different.
a big difference for Purdy.
Yeah, man. He brings it every game. Every game.
Did Trent Williams play the other day?
Yeah, he played.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he played.
He makes a big difference too.
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, he was leading the crowd out when they came out with the boom box.
Oh, did he? Well, good. I hope he didn't bring his herb with him because he loved the blaze. But anyway, let's go to the next one. So, Milt, you had the Seahawks winning, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so Seattle and the Rams would be in your NFC Championship. Who would you have going to the Super Bowl?
I get to Seattle.
Seattle, okay.
I get to Seattle.
Seattle.
I get to Seattle on basis if Aaron Donald. I mean, if not Aaron Donald, but if Donald play a good game, man, he play a good game. They hold the beat. They complete all the way around.
Yeah,
they got a running game. They got defense. They straight. It's all on him. If he play a good game, they'll win it.
So that means, Milt, you would have Seattle and Houston in the Super Bowl. Who would you pick then?
Houston.
Yeah.
Because Houston gonna make Donald throw a lot of interceptions.
Yeah.
Dude, they make you talk about getting happy feet.
Yes, everybody.
Man, I would agree with that.
Seattle, yeah, I got Houston in that one, bro.
Woo! Yeah.
He had his running for his life.
Yep.
Yeah. And Bill, did you have Houston going to the Super Bowl? Or you had New England and Denver? That's who you picked.
Yeah, New England and Denver.
And so who would you have in
Denver
that?
going?
You would have Denver going, okay.
Yeah.
And then so you have the Rams and the 49ers in the NFC.
The 49ers with the Rams taking it.
Okay, so then you would have the Rams and the Broncos in the Super Bowl. Who would you take at that point?
Hmm. Huh. I'll probably have to take the Rams based on the experience portion of it. And I'm
Okay.
saying Stafford, because Stafford's been there. He's been there before.
He's been there before. He's been there
Before, man. Not taking anything away from the kid out of Denver. I mean, I think he's going to be around for years to come. But I'll have to take the Rams if they played Denver based on the experience.
And it's something about the Rams I just can't get with it. They're really good. Stafford's really good. They're loaded off. They got Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua. I mean, they got everything offensively. I like their running back too. He's not bad either. What's the kid's name? Cameron something. I forget his name.
I know you're talking about.
They got Corum and Williams.
They're pretty nice. They have a very nice offense. But it's something about the Rams. They'll do something to shoot themselves in the foot too often. And I just can't just sign off on them, although that they very well could win it. They're certainly good enough to win the whole thing. But if they were to end up in a scenario where they're playing the Texans, man, I just think that they would get out hit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, possibility, because
they would get out hit.
Stafford's not young, scenario. Man.
What's that?
Stafford's not young, and you get that young defense at Stafford, man. But I do have to give.
And Bill, I agree with you. Stafford is a very tough guy, but his age will be his Achilles heel. If they really get at him, no, it'll be a problem. Man, I just love the way the Texans hit, dude. They're old school, man. What's that? What's the defensive back's name? He's got a Islamic name. I think it's Abdul or something like that. He's always getting penalties for hitting late.
Yeah, number 30. Is it 31? Number 31?
He gets fined a lot. You know who it is, Milt?
I can't think it. I know you're talking about.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. He reminds me of Jack Tatum or one of them dudes from back in the day, Glenn Edwards and Mel Blount. He just, and his vibe, it goes to the entire team. Everybody's hitting out there.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, who did they play 2 weeks ago? One of their defensive back. Oh, they're playing the Chiefs. They knocked the Chiefs out for good. One of their DBs laid Rashid Rice out.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
Laid him out, Bill.
I remember that.
And the Chiefs quit after that. I mean, Pat kept playing, but the receivers quit. I love the way DeMeco Ryans coaches up that team, dude. And you know what? And CJ Stroud, he doesn't even have to really do that much.
That's right. He just don't turn the ball over. That's it.
Yeah.
Don't turn it over. That's all you gotta do.
I got Plum saying Texas will win, but Stroud can't turn the ball over. No, he cannot turn the ball over. That's what I'm saying. Because if it wasn't for the defense, Pittsburgh would have won the game.
Yes, true. They would have. So,
hey, Plum, you're right. CJ has got to play cleaner. But like I said, I just think,
man. He scares me in the pocket. He scares me in that pocket, man, when he gets happy feet.
Yeah. I don't like the way he operates sometimes back there. But again, the defense is so good. CJ plays well enough.
Right. He played like a rookie last night. He played like a rookie last night.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, every now and then he'll play like that in general. Like, what are you doing? But I think he's improved because the first part of the year he was terrible. So when he saw that kid Davis Mills,
right,
win 3 in a row, he's like, "Yo, I better straighten up back here. I might lose my job."
And if he do that, if he and this weekend coming up, if he mess up twice, I'll pull him, put Mills in. I'll pull him.
They were undefeated with Mills.
But that coach love him though, man. That coach love him. He believes
CJ.
Yeah.
Hey man, I love CJ too, man. I don't want him to get pulled. I hope they can find a way to pull it out. But Milt, I had Buffalo, but when you mentioned Texas, dude, I said, oh wait a minute, hold on, I forgot Houston. I forgot all about Houston, dude. That's the hardest hitting team in the league right there. It's what wins championship. You look at the 1985 Bears, you look at the 2000 Ravens, you look at a lot of championship NFL teams who were led by their Tampa Bay Bucks back in the day with Warren Sapp. They would out hit you.
Yeah.
And that's what Houston does. They're kind of a throwback to me. And of course, you remember the Raiders and the Steelers, they out hit everybody, back in the day. And that's why Bill, I didn't want to get you mad. I was about to bring up Dallas, but anyway. Hey, Bill, I didn't mean that. I just came to my mind. I was thinking about, man, they got
okay, man. It's okay. I got 30 years of that, man.
But you know what, though, Bill? But I will say this, though. I don't know if y'all agree. I'm just going to throw this out just for conversation, but I think back in the day, especially during the 70s, the best matchup in the Super Bowl was Dallas and Pittsburgh. That was must-see TV.
Yeah.
I mean, as a matter of fact, if you rank all of the – I will go that far. If I rank every Super Bowl that's ever been played, I don't think there's been more hype and excitement where the action on the field actually delivered like Dallas and Pittsburgh.
Yeah, true.
I mean,
that was must-see TV, man.
That was must-see TV, dude. I mean, Hollywood Henderson and them boys. You had Captain America and Roger Staubach. That was the only team, really, that actually stood up to Pittsburgh. I mean, Dallas was the only. Oh, I forgot about Oakland. Oakland stood up. Oakland stood up to a pretty good too.
Oh yeah, we ran things for a while until they got on track.
Yeah,
back then we were running stuff in Minnesota.
Say what?
I said back then we were running things with just us in Minnesota running things back in the AFC back then.
Yeah. I forgot about Oakland. Oakland used to make you want to quit.
Yeah, they were scared to play against us.
Plum had to get one in on you, Bill.
I'll tell you one thing, we love your cheerleaders, boy.
Hey, Bucci, tell Plum to win just one.
Who he like?
The Vikings.
Oh yeah, but the Vikings.
I know Plum was a Vikings fan.
Chuck
One. Just win one, man. One. That's all I ask.
Woo! I love it.
They should have kept Aaron Donald. They should have done.
Who's that? Aaron Donald? Yeah. Hey, Bill, I think Plum went silent on you. He hit the mute button.
Yeah. He's thinking right now. He's thinking.
Oh man, he's got to think of something. Hey, well, look, fellas, we got to get out of here, man. I gotta pay my sponsors here.
Okay.
Magno's Dentistry sponsoring the Maurice Brown Show NFL edition with the homies, with my main man Milton, Bynum, and Bill Pender from Wilson, North Carolina, from back in the day. Thanks, guys, for being on the show. And I guess we'll be back next week. It's going to be some more games that go down this weekend. We'll have a lot more to talk about next week. But until then, may the peace of Jesus Christ be with you and your families, guys. God bless.